Hey there, it's Brandon Gustafson with BrandonGustafson.com here with you for another live coaching session. We are going to be getting into kind of a tutorial of the screen here in ChatGPT today. Excited to kind of go through this and give you kind of the basics of how to navigate this system, what all the different pieces are, and how to interpret what you're reading so you understand what you're getting into. If you find this interesting, make sure you get over to BrandonGustafson.com/ChatGPT. I'll link it down below in the description, but you'll be able to get access to our guide with the top 10 tips for professionals for using ChatGPT. And you're going to be able to use that and kind of help walk you along on your journey to help you learn how to use ChatGPT more effectively in your life to help you make improvements. So with that said, let's get into this a little bit deeper. I'm going to move this little screen share audit option thing up here into the corner just so it's out of the way. And I'm not going to move my video because I think I'm fine. So over here, what we're going to see is this is where you can create new chats, and we'll get into that here in just a second, but you can create a new chat here, and we'll just put in here test chat so you can see the interface. So once you have one on here, it's going to respond to you. It says, I'm here to help you out. And then if I want a new chat, I'm going to click on this and I'll do another chat, like that. And then I'm going to have a few different chats on here. And this is going to let me look at these different chats that I have going on. And if I want to delete one, I can go ahead and hit delete. Or if I want to rename this one, I can click on this pencil and I can say my test chat, like that. It will rename the chat for me. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that one as well, just because I don't need it at this point. We're going to get deeper into chats and how you can structure things and certain prompts that you could and should be using to more effectively use ChatGPT. This button over here just allows you to take that and collapse your screen over. So you get a full, more immersive view of what it's like to be using ChatGPT, and you don't have to have the screens. I tend to keep mine open, but you can do whatever you would like. I actually have an instance with one of my browsers where I've got, I don't know, at least 20 conversations going. We talked about these up here previously, so if you have ChatGPT 4, you can switch between the two different versions up here. That's what that option is for. These are just simple tests types of queries that you could put in here. So if I put in here, recommend a dish, it's going to put in here and it's going to spit out a bunch of stuff for me. These are just some really quick prompts to get you going. You can see how this works just by simply clicking on that button, and it gives you some really good content here that you want. Another thing that you'll notice here is you can regenerate this. And sorry, my dog's barking in the background. You can regenerate this right here. You click on regenerate, and it's going to go, oh, okay, so you didn't like that one that had the chicken in it. So I'm going to regenerate this version right here for you and give you a new version. And you're going to get all of that information coming through here. And then what's really cool is, oh, you know what? I did like that first one. You can switch between them right here, which is really nice and really handy for you to be able to do. So now I have an easy chicken Alfredo recipe. I also have one over here that looks like it's kind of a different type of fettuccine, maybe without chicken is what that looks like. So I wanted another one, I could do that, and then I could just switch between these up here. And then I can click on these and I could copy that information and then put it into a Word document, an email, whatever it is that I need it for. I can hit like. I really like this response. That's the kind of response I like. Or I don't like that one very much. And so if I click on that one, you can say why. You know, this isn't true. It's not helpful. I just don't like it, whatever it is. And then you hit submit the feedback. And this is how this AI, ChatGPT is a learning model. And so it's going to go through. And when I click that, it actually went through and found me, gave me a different one. So you see that on here. So you can see it's giving me those, and when I like it, it's just gonna say, oh, okay, cool, you like these things on here. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this chat again. That's how you can kind of use those things right there really quickly and easily. They give you a few sample queries for you to put in here, and I use query just because I read the word right there, but just questions that you can ask and ways that you can use ChatGPT going forward. Now let's get over here. This is just another button for them to push their upgrade. They've got it up here, they've got it down here. They really would like you to upgrade, and why wouldn't they? They get money off of it, and you get a better version. But you're going to see that button, which is common. Let's get down here into this settings section. So you can click on the three dot menu, or you can just click on your photo here. Either way is going to be fine. But let's get over here to custom instructions. This one I really wanted to kind of show to you because this is a really cool feature and something that I found that I actually end up doing anyways. But this one will kind of give you a more broad overview, and you're giving ChatGPT some custom instructions about who you are and how you would like ChatGPT to respond to you. So in this, what you would do, and you can see here, here's your thought starters. Where are you based? What do you do for work? You want to give kind of a bio of who you are and how you like to use ChatGPT. So if I'm using this, and we'll get into this, I'll dive into this in our next video. So make sure you watch this. But I'm going to give it some custom instructions about who I am, the things I do for work, the businesses that I have, that I'm a husband and a father, and where I live, and kind of put a lot of that information in here. And then I don't have to put that in again. It's going to save that information, and it's going to enable it for all new chats. So it's going to have the context of who I am every time I come into the chat. And I really like to give ChatGPT, when I start a new chat over here, the context of what I want this chat to be. And then I name my chats by my different businesses or different topics that I want to cover. And this just lets me give it a base understanding of of who I am, so that I don't have to rewrite every single thing. I'm still going to give it instructions, and you'll see how I do that in a future video as well. But this is going to really kind of let me give it that base. This next one is, how would you like ChatGPT to respond? So do you want it to be very formal? Do you want it to be casual? Do you want it to be legal? Do you want it to be fun and professional? How do you want it to be to sound? How do you want to be addressed? And how long or short do you like? How detailed do you want your responses to be? This is where you can kind of give ChatGPT your desired way of it to respond to you, to help you out through your process and the chats that you're having. This is going to help you out quite a bit. It's a really useful tool, and actually something that I use again when I do new chats. I'm still going to do this when I'm putting together things. I'm still going to give it prompts, still going to guide it along so I can get the version of a response that I want. But this is, again, just kind of giving you the base thing of how you like it to respond. So we're going to get into that in our next video next week, live coaching session. So if you found this to be helpful, I'd love to have you get over to brandongustafson.com/chatgpt, and make sure you comment down below if you found ways that you like to kind of set these custom instructions up for you, or if you have questions about how you would do that. Now let's get over, there's one more thing I want to do. Oh, before I leave that screen really quick, this is enable for new chats. So you can disable this, and you could have a brand new chat that comes up that doesn't have this context, and you could just ask it whatever questions you need. So it is possible to turn that off. Okay, now let's get over here again. And we'll move over to the settings. So this is your theme. This is, as I mentioned in our last video, the color. So if you want a light color, you go ahead. You can do dark like I do, or system, that will just match what your system does. You could clear all of your chats, so everything that's in here, you could just clear it and start brand new if you'd like. Getting over to the data controls, this is shared links. So this is something that is relatively new to ChatGPT as of the recording of this in 2023. When I started using this earlier in the year, it was not a thing. But you can create a chat, share a link, and then a person can come in and use that link. You guys can kind of use prompts at the same time and in the same chat and get the responses that you need. So you can kind of work together and collaborate on things, kind of like you would with a Google Doc, which is really a nice feature. Exporting data. So this one is going to allow you to take all the information that you have in a specific chat, and it's going to email you a link, and you can download that, and then you can put it into Google Docs or whatever it is that you need to do, which is a really useful tool. And then if you wanted to delete your account, you can also do that here. Now, something that I found to be a bit of a limitation is, well, actually, we're going to get into that in a future video as well, and kind of give you some of the limitations of ChatGPT and what you cannot do with it, and some of its shortcomings. But hopefully this was helpful to you. Excited to kind of help you along your professional development journey. Get over to brandongustafson.com, because at brandongustafson.com we're here to help you transform your life your way. You go to brandongustafson.com/ChatGPT. We'll link it in the description below. It will get you that guide, the top 10 ChatGPT Pro tips for professionals. Excited to be with you along your personal development and career development journey, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.